Hey guys, it's Jimmy Bremner and Dexter the boy, CTOA, and we're on the urban trail. So today, we're doing a bit of, catch up and on our way down here. Again, this is on our way to the spot that we've been using for a long time now. But with all the storms we've been getting, that really rough winter that didn't want to end, it's knocked down so many trees. It's totally changed the direction of the trail down here. But that said, if you look over here just behind me, we're kind of a dead end. But what it's done, it's made natural shelter there for you. And it's a bit of like a parabolic kind of shape, right? So if I use my poncho and my space blanket, I can make a pretty cozy, place in there, for a short period of time. So again, it's about, being prepared and being able to see things. Now, what about, above you? What about widowmakers and things like that? I've scanned it. I've looked at it. Anything that's down now it's down. It's on the forest floor here. So what we're going to talk about today, moving on from the forest, is the fire bans. The whole country's on fire. Okay, so what does that mean if you're, not in a province that's banning you from going into the bush? Well, what it means is you've got to find an alternate way to, prepare food. Okay, got my little fire kit here, and I've got my, ferro rod and magnesium bar. I've got some hexamine tablets in there. But am I going to light a fire? No, absolutely not. Just not going to happen. So you've got to change up your diet. Now, you're going to have to, again, maybe carry a little more weight, because some of the things you're going to be carrying are canned goods, all right? And what I really like is sardines, and they come, this one is tomato flavored. They come with lemon and all kinds of different hot peppers in them. And, for a small thing like this, you can really, gain a lot of protein and get you through the day. The other thing is that once you open the tin, you could use that to make char cloth with, or, use it for some other, water gathering, perhaps, something like that. So don't throw out the tins. Of course, canned tuna, canned salmon, excellent. And then, my jerky, right? My Eat More bars. I always have 2 or 3 of them with me at any time. And I came across this is called 7 Oceans, but these are little power bars that have like a lot of calories in them. Totally different than the Cliff Bar or anything like that. So these are small, compact. That whole package there is about $10 Canadian. So really good deal on that. Now the other thing that you do, if you wanted something warm, maybe it's a little chilly, I don't know. You want to go to your MREs, okay? The MREs they have a chemical packet. When you crush it, okay, it will start to heat up your meal. And what is in this is it's a beef goulash. And something interesting on the package here, you can't carry these on commercial aircraft because of that heating component to it. But it doesn't make flame, it doesn't spark, it's not going to do any of the things that typically would cause a fire, right? That fire triangle, right? So it's a good option. Myself, I can get along with cold food and like that for a few days. It's not going to bother me too much. Of course, if you brought some fruit, bananas, apples, what have you, they're only going to last a certain amount of time. And apples pretty good. Apples last quite a long time without being refrigerated or anything like that. So you can pick some things like that and carry that for your meals on days like today. But please don't be igniting fires. Watch your cigarettes where they're going. And something that's interesting that a lot of people are not aware of is that if you light a little fire in the bush, okay, and you put sand on it, maybe you put some water on it, and you go on your merry way. The thing is, the roots burn down underground all winter. They'll continue to smolder all winter. And when spring comes, fire, right? It's like magic. And I don't know, some of you might have compost heaps and things like that. I've seen those catch on fire, spontaneously combust in hot, dry days. So, we really have to protect the bush, okay? And, use some common sense here. Just use some common sense when we're going out, and please obey the fire bans. It's not a joke, all right? So, that said, we're pretty much done for the day, but I'm going to tell you something pretty exciting. You know how much I love my Army surplus, right? It's the best gear you can get at the lowest price, without question. Mil-spec is the highest spec that there is. But what's interesting in the GTA, we're running out of Army surplus stores. There's maybe one left in Toronto, and so you look elsewhere. Well, I happened to be in Oshawa the other day, and I stopped into a place called Heroes, all right? And this is an amazing, quite large Army surplus store in Oshawa, south end of Oshawa. And it has, if you're a paintballer, you've got that. It's got airsoft. It's got all kinds of up-to-date military surplus in there. It has high-end, knives from low-end to high-end. It has Dave Canterbury's, canteens and things like that. It's got the whole, the whole catalog of that gear, which is really good gear. And you know how much I support Dave Canterbury. So I was talking to Jeff, okay, he's your man there. If you need something, you go to Jeff, right? And Jeff and I came to an agreement that he's going to let me do some product testing and things with the gear there at the Heroes surplus. And next time I go out, we'll do a walk through, right? Maybe get Jeff on the screen and talk a little bit about his business and what he's doing. He's doing very well, I must say. So it's if you need Army surplus and you want the newest, oldest gear, go to Heroes, again, south end of Oshawa, right down by the lake, and you'll be amazed. You can spend an hour in there just looking at stuff. And he also has military collectibles in there as well. So as we move forward, you'll see me hashtagging Heroes from this point forward, and within the next couple 3 weeks, we'll be doing some gear review of things that you can find at Heroes. So Dexter. Well, so it's Jimmy Bremner, Dexter the Dog-Faced Boy, CTOA Urban Trail, and we're out.